Well, boys, we did it. We got our Nintendo Direct. You got your Nintendo Direct. I got my Nintendo Direct. Maybe we can all be happy right now, for once. We've gotten announcements of some new games, some updates to existing games, and some super major headlines. First, they showed us Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition and the new epilogue. The graphics look so much better than the Wii game, and it looks amazing. Very reminiscent of Xenoblade 2. I think it's a great gift for fans of the game. Next, I want to talk about Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I really like how they added the Fantastic Four. I think they're going to be a great addition. Also news with Animal Crossing New Horizons regarding a new update that includes Bunny Day. Now, I've heard reports on how updates were going to be delayed due to you know what, but those theories were debunked. It's also going to be for 10 days instead of the usual one-day event like in past games, though I'd still prefer that it was on Easter. There are also going to be more updates like for Earth Day with Leaf as well. Hopefully they'll give him a job afterwards. Next is the new update for Ring Fit Adventure. I like how they're adding a new rhythm game mode. I wish I could have gotten this game sooner, because I love rhythm games. They're adding new songs from Super Mario Odyssey, Splatoon 2, and I even saw a Wii Fit medley as well. Which is a good way of telling fans of that series, we remember you, this game has not left our memories, more than likely we're inspired by it, so yeah. So, how about that new Smash Ultimate news, huh? The next DLC fire, or the next Fire's Pass, is from ARMS. The first thing that came to mind was that Sakurai and his team were going to take the easy way out and add Twintel. But if they had to choose an ARMS rep, I think they should choose either Helix or Dr. Coil, because there's so much moveset potential. Helix would make sense since his makeup is what gives ARMS characters, except for Mechanica, their stretchiness. It would make sense because he is the catalyst for it. Dr. Coil has great moveset potential, as I said before. She can float, she can teleport through disappearing, her arms are mechanically lethal, and she's a bit more fleshed out as a character, rather than characters like Springman or Ribbon Girl. Speaking of Springman, I kind of feel bad for him, since he should be the actual ARMS rep, since he was one of the first characters shown when ARMS was announced 3 years ago. I thought that ARMS would have to wait until the next game to have that IP represented, just as Splatoon didn't get a rep until Smash Ultimate, even though the Inkling Girl had a trophy in Smash 4. I thought maybe Springman would get the Lil Matt treatment, since he was an assist trophy in Brawl and became a fighter in Smash 4. Still, anything can happen. Will Springman be the fighter and another ARMS character replace him as an assist trophy? If that happens, that would be a first, since other assist trophies turned fighters would appear in the next game, like Isabelle and Dark Samus. If that does happen, then maybe Waluigi will have a chance after all. Lastly, I think it's great that another Nintendo IP is being represented in a crossover that is a celebration of Nintendo and video games. The Direct also spent a rather large amount of time talking about Bravely Default 2, but to be honest, I wasn't really interested. The game does look rather interesting. Sorry if I triggered anybody. I've never even played the first game, so I would seriously be a bit lost. I am a sucker for RPGs though. There are many other games that were announced, but the two that stood out to me were Clubhouse Games' 51 Worldwide Classics and Ninjala. The former looks like a fun game for families to play, and it reminds me of Wii Play for the Wii. The latter, Ninjala, really stood out to me. I don't know if it's because of the bright colors or the fact that I'm attached to the creative side of my brain, but I think the game looks pretty dope. Also, it's free to play. That's something I can really rock with. Also, the various weapons look pretty dope too. Lastly was the news for Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, Panzer Dragoon, other games, and the expansion packs for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Not gonna lie, that new legendary Pokemon, Cub-Boo, is kinda cute. I also love how starters have new Gigantamax forms, and that it's not just limited to certain Pokemon, mainly those from Kanto and other regions. That's all I have for now. In the words from Skipper from the Penguins of Madagascar, well done, boys. What did you guys think about the Nintendo Direct Mini? Who do you guys think is going to be the next ARMS rep for Smash Ultimate? Also, if you want me to give you some moveset examples for Dr. Coil or Helix, or maybe even both, please let me know in the comments below. If you like this video and want to see more videos like this, please give it a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe. Until then, thanks for watching.